These zodiac signs possess mystical power. Which of us possesses power that goes beyond ordinary human understanding? Who is born with an inner energy capable of influencing destinies, reading signs around them, and sensing what is hidden from others? There are only a few zodiac signs that have been gifted with mystical power, and they truly stand out from the rest. Their energy is palpable even from a distance. They see deeper, feel more keenly, and carry within themselves a secret knowledge that opens the way to places where others are lost. These signs can change the space around them, attract events, and control their future. Today, we will examine which of them possess this power and how it manifests itself. Watch until the end, and you will understand why these signs inspire awe and respect. Subscribe to the channel right now so you don't miss new analyses of the secrets of the zodiac, and write in the comments whether you believe that a person's power depends on their sign. Your opinion is especially important because it is precisely these questions that open the way to the truth. The first sign is Gemini. The power that Gemini possesses is not manifested when everything is calm, but in moments of chaos. Their inner resource lies in their ability to manage the flow of information and energy around them. Where others see only noise and disorder, Gemini find hidden patterns, connecting facts, words, and actions in such a way that they form a clear picture. This ability is not accidental, but an innate tool that makes them truly influential. Their mystical power is expressed in duality. The two sides of Gemini's personality work like opposite poles. One part feels, the other analyzes. One acts quickly, the other waits. Together, they create a balance that makes Gemini conduits of power invisible to most. This balance gives them the ability to control a situation, even when it seems out of control. A special quality of Gemini is their command of words. Their speech is not just a means of communication. It is a tool that can change people's moods, persuade, inspire confidence, or instill doubt. Where others are powerless, Gemini can change the outcome of events with a single sentence. Their words seem to carry a code that influences their interlocutor. This is where their mystical power manifests itself, in their invisible ability to penetrate the consciousness and direct thoughts. Another facet of Gemini's power is their ability to read signs. Their attention to detail is striking. They notice things that escape the gaze of others. A gesture, a glance, a hint, a random detail in behavior. All of this comes together to form a picture, allowing them to predict the course of events. Thanks to this, Gemini are almost never caught off guard. They know in advance what will happen because their strength lies in their ability to connect the smallest signals into a single whole. At critical moments, the strength of Gemini becomes especially noticeable. When the pressure mounts, they do not lose ground, but on the contrary, discover a new level of possibilities within themselves. Their inner energy begins to work faster, and they act more accurately than before. To those around them, it seems almost mystical. While others lose their balance, Gemini calmly take control. Their power is not aggressive. It acts gently but persistently. Gemini don't break things, they redirect them. Like air currents, they bend around obstacles and achieve their goals where a direct collision would be destructive. This flexibility is what makes their mystical power special. It doesn't provoke resistance, but subjugates the space around them without any visible effort. The closer they get to turning points, the more vividly this mechanism works. Gemini begin to feel a light ignite within them, helping them see the right direction. Their ability to make quick decisions, find the right words, and maintain clarity makes them dangerous opponents and invaluable allies. The final edge of their power is related to their ability to control themselves. In moments of tension, when emotions overwhelm others, Gemini remain clear-headed. This ability to contain the chaos within and transform it into energy for action is their highest form of mystical power. It makes them capable not only of adapting, but also of bending circumstances to their will. And it is precisely for this reason that their influence cannot be ignored. The second sign is Aquarius. Where others seek explanations, Aquarius acts differently. Its strength lies in its ability to see the whole picture, grasping details and trends simultaneously. This quality makes it unusual. It perceives not individual events, but the entire flow, and this is where its mystical power lies. Aquarius knows how to work with the future as if it were already part of the present. This power is expressed in their ability to manage the energy of ideas. Where most see only chaos of thoughts, Aquarius creates a system, connecting the unconnectable. Their brain works like an antenna, picking up opportunities that others miss. Each of their decisions is born not from chance, but from a special vision, and therefore they are able to act more accurately and quickly. Their ability to influence those around them is particularly strong. Aquarius does not dictate or pressure. They create a direction that people begin to follow on their own. Their influence is not noticeable at first glance, but it is powerful. An idea they casually throw out becomes the basis for the actions of entire groups. It is this quality that makes Aquarius someone who wields hidden power without resorting to direct methods. Another facet of their power is independence. Where people seek support, Aquarius acts alone, without relying on the opinions of others. This autonomy is not a weakness, but a form of control. They set the pace themselves and control their own movement. And it is precisely because of this that they manage to stay ahead. Independence allows them to maintain clarity where others are lost. In moments of instability, Aquarius gains even more confidence. When the situation gets out of control, they are able to find a way out by seeing hidden paths. Their inner intuition is like a compass that guides them in the right direction even when there is complete uncertainty around them. To those around them, this seems almost supernatural, although in reality it is the result of their innate ability to combine observation and logic. A special feature of Aquarius is their ability to use their inner strength for protection. When external pressure becomes too strong, they do not break. Their energy seems to turn inward and become a shield that repels others' attempts to interfere. This resilience makes them a truly difficult opponent. They do not give up, do not yield, and their will becomes impenetrable. It should not be forgotten that Aquarius's strength often manifests itself unexpectedly. He is able to hide his abilities for a long time without demonstrating them, and only at the right moment does he show what he is really capable of. This makes an impression because no one expects such a level of influence from him. Their ability to keep their trump card to themselves is another tool of mystical power. And when the tension reaches its limit, Aquarius shows the main aspect of their power, the ability to transform pressure into a resource. They not only cope with challenges, but also turn them into steps for growth. This makes him a figure who cannot be bypassed or ignored. His mystical power lies in his ability to create a space where his words and actions become decisive. And there is no doubt about it. Aquarius has a power that transcends the usual boundaries and gives him an advantage that others do not have. The third sign of Pisces. Pisces possess a mystical power that lies in their ability to penetrate the depths of human consciousness and see what is hidden behind words and outward actions. Their inner sensitivity acts like a radar, picking up the slightest vibrations in emotions, thoughts, and intentions. Where others see only a mask, Pisces instantly sense a person's true state. This ability makes them natural bearers of secret knowledge about souls, and this knowledge cannot be faked. The power of Pisces is connected with a special ability to control the emotional space around them. They are capable of creating an atmosphere of calm or tension, changing the mood of a group with their mere presence. People around them begin to sense what Pisces themselves transmit invisibly and adjust to this rhythm without even understanding how it happens. Their energy needs no words, it acts directly, bypassing conscious barriers. Another facet of their mystical power is their ability to connect the unconnectable. Pisces easily hold opposites within themselves. Gentleness and harshness, silence and storm, chaos and order. This inner duality becomes an instrument of power because in any situation, they know which facet to show. When they need to disarm, they are soft. When they need to suppress, they become firm. This flexibility makes them unique players in any field because no one knows which side they will turn to next. Their power is especially noticeable when working with secrets and hidden information. Pisces see invisible connections between people and events, sense where there is lies and where there is truth, and know how to extract a complete picture from the chaos of details. Their intuition is not mystification, but a real tool that allows them to manage situations effortlessly. They seem to read the code of reality and act as if they know rules that no one else can see. When Pisces encounter resistance, their mystical power manifests itself even more strongly. They can suppress a person's will quietly and unnoticeably, creating an inner feeling that the person is making the decision they want. It is this effect that makes their influence particularly powerful. It does not require direct pressure, but it works deeper and more effectively than any open command. Their mystical power is the power over the invisible level of interaction, where emotions, thoughts, and feelings become tools. Pisces do not demonstrate it openly, but it is always felt nearby. This ability to control internal states makes them dangerous and attractive at the same time. No one can resist this invisible force, and it is this that sets Pisces apart from all other signs. The fourth sign is Scorpio. Scorpio possesses a mystical power based on its ability to control hidden processes and manage the deep energies of human nature. This is a sign that embodies concentration of will and the ability to control what most people cannot even comprehend. Its power is felt in every movement, in every glance. People nearby feel pressure, as if they are under invisible control. Scorpio does not need words. Its energy alone influences and changes the behavior of those around it. The main manifestation of this power is the ability to see the essence of things and not be deceived by outward appearances. Scorpio instantly recognizes falsehood, and no tricks can hide the truth from his inner gaze. His mystical power lies in his ability to expose the weaknesses of others, and at the same time, use them to his advantage. Where others act at random, they make precise calculations because they sense people's hidden motives and real intentions. This power is linked to constant control over themselves and the situation. Scorpios are able to maintain cold determination in conditions where others lose their composure. His ability to keep his emotions in check makes him the master of any scene, whether it's a personal conversation or a serious confrontation. People around him quickly realize that it's pointless to argue or resist, because the pressure of an invisible force suppresses doubts and leaves only the path of submission. The mystical nature of Scorpio is especially evident in his attitude toward transformation. He is capable of destroying and recreating, resetting the old and raising the new. This inner capacity for rebirth makes him the bearer of a unique energy that frightens some and attracts others. They know how to navigate crises without loss, extracting resources from them, and this power makes them a symbol of survival and invulnerability. Scorpios know how to direct hidden energy flows in the same way that others direct words or actions. Their presence can fill a space with heaviness, or, conversely, create an atmosphere of confidence. People begin to feel that they are acting not of their own free will, but under the influence of an invisible force. This influence is inexplicable, but it cannot be ignored. This is the essence of his mystical power. It works directly with the subconscious, bypassing rational barriers. The danger of Scorpio is that it does not use its power halfway. If it decides to act, it does so completely, leaving little chance for resistance. Its energy is like fire in a confined space. It purifies, but also burns away everything unnecessary. People who fall into Scorpio's orbit often feel that their lives have changed, and this is not an illusion but a direct result of his inner power. Scorpio possesses the mystical power of absolute control, destruction, and rebirth. This energy does not require external proof. It simply exists and is felt by everyone who is nearby. The fifth sign is Taurus. Taurus possesses a mystical power that stems from its connection to material and physical reality. Its energy is based on stability, pressure, and the ability to concentrate power in one direction until obstacles are destroyed. This power feels like an immovable wall or monolith that cannot be moved. People around them feel confidence and support, even if Taurus themselves do not say a word. Their presence forms a field of stability, and this field forces others to submit to the rhythm they set. The main feature of this power is that it is connected to the earth and the body. Taurus has the ability to accumulate energy, hold it, and direct it to a specific point. In critical moments, he manifests a mystical quality, immunity to chaos. Where others are lost, he remains stable and thus influences his entire environment. His power works like an anchor, holding reality from destruction. Taurus knows how to manage the material level of life, as if they sense the hidden laws of attraction of resources. They can enhance the processes of accumulation and turn small things into great ones. Their power over things in space is expressed not in words, but in actions that create the feeling that the environment itself adapts to their intentions. People notice that everything becomes more orderly and reliable around Taurus, as if his invisible energy stabilizes everything around him. Another facet of his mystical power is his resistance to destruction. Taurus is able to withstand pressure that would break many, and this resilience makes him the bearer of a special aura that inspires respect and even fear. Taurus's power is not bright or noisy, but it feels like an unshakable foundation that you can rely on or crash into. Taurus also has a unique influence on the sense of time. Its energy is connected with rhythm and cycle, and it knows how to stretch or slow down processes so that they develop in its favor. This quality is perceived by others as a mystical ability to control the course of events. Taurus is rarely in a hurry, but that is precisely where its power lies. It imposes its pace on others, and no one notices how they gradually begin to live at its rhythm. Interacting with Taurus creates a feeling of heaviness and inevitability. Its power exerts pressure without words, pushing people towards the right decisions. This energy is tangible and palpable, as if it permeates space and forces everything to take a certain form. Even in silence, Taurus exerts pressure that cannot be ignored. The mystical power of Taurus is the power of stability, concentration, and control over material reality. It manifests itself in their ability to keep the world in balance and force those around them to adapt to their inner rhythm. This power is not demonstrative, but that is precisely why it has such a profound effect. It does not raise doubts, it simply exists and shapes the space around it.